Hey everyone, it's me Laura from the Papered Soul, and I wanted to come to you and show you another journal that I had made. This one is a lot like the giveaway that I did. It's the same kit, but it has some different papers that I added to it and everything like that. So it's kind of a lot the same, but it's also got its own uniqueness, and I added some extra stuff to it. It is the Tsunami Rose Charming Fragments, and it's a clasp envelope 9x6. And so here's the front, how I decorated that. Such a pretty image. And then I did my lace like I did on the other one, and then the pom-pom trim. And there's the back. I do have like a little bit of a varnish that I put onto that just to kind of help protect it. It's a little tie here on the side with my seam binding. On the inside, I pretty much left it kind of plain, just have some decorative papers there, and I did that on the cover, the back cover also. I do have like a little flower, and I sewed a button on it for the middle. I like to kind of have that to kind of cover up that little eyelet. It's just kind of protects your hand from getting scratched or anything from that. So again, here's this just beautiful paper from Tsunami Rose from this kit. And I did some stamping and edge punching. Here's a tag I made. And I've got some stickles, and I made a little butterfly. This one says, "Dare to spread your wings." And so that's like a little belly band on that tag, and then some stamping back there. I did a pocket here. Again, I did the butterfly, the little 3D butterfly. Got a pretty tag, some extra paper. I did a bunch of sewing, just like I did with the other one as well. I did stenciling. You can see the stenciling that I did. Lace trims, all the fun stuff, all the goodies. Here's a tag I made and stamped a little bird on. You can journal on that. Got a little banner tuck, and it says, "Wishing you all you're wishing for." So some of that pretty paper. Got some lace. Got my little Rita Donnelly flip. And a little tuck spot there, and I made that from a index card and just did a little stamp and some stickling. I don't know if you can see it. And then of course sewed that, and then this is a little flip out there that you can also journal on. And let's see, coffee dyed papers like always. Again, all the sewing around these tags. It's gotten to where, for me, I really can't not sew around the tags. It's like it's become impossible for me to not do that, because now to me it seems like it's not finished. If I don't do it, I don't know. Here's an envelope, a pretty little envelope, and it's got more journaling, like a journaling card in there. And I hope I'm staying in frame. That's on the cover there. This is a nice little tag. It's backed by coffee paper. Got a pocket, more journaling to write. Pretty little stamp, bee stamp, and some edging. Got a little fold out here of coffee dyed paper with the printout of one of the pages, and then of course my little journal tag there. And this was a fun tag that I made, and I made it out of index card, and then I backed onto some pretty paper. And then I sewed all around it, folded it up to make a pocket, and put my little eyelash trim on it and my butterfly. And then this is a sewn jar, the little jar that Tsunami Rose has, and then I shrunk it and sewed it so you can journal on the back of that one as well. But I just thought that was the cutest little tag, and pocket tag, I guess. Got my alterations card there, just some extra paper, you can journal on that. Graph paper, stamping. I made a little altered paper clip. This is a little, from the kit, a little envelope, and I've got some extra paper in there tucked away. Another flip here. And then, you know, again, all of this is from her kits. I also did the postcard. She's got some postcards a postcard kit that I did and sewed also and everything. Little rose stamp there. I stenciled in some pinks and oranges on this little section here, and I got it to match that little sewed card there that I did. It's pretty papers. Another pretty little tag, some stamping. Ooh, I hope I'm in frame. So, you know, butterflies on a string, of course. That's my center. One signature for this one, but it's pretty chunky. And all my little goodies here. In my little pocket. I just love this kit. Pretty stenciling there. Cute little tag here for 20 cents. That just kind of helps you open it up, and you can do more journaling here. There's also more stenciling there, and then another pretty little journal card and some extra paper I tucked in there. And I had, you know, this element was in my little giveaway journal too, but it's like I say, a lot of these are just different colors. So I have a lot of journaling here, and I don't know if you can see or if I'm in frame. I did some stenciling on that too. But lots of paper in here that you can journal with, and it's kind of sewn in with some baker's twine. Got a little peekaboo spot back here. She believed she could, so she did. It's in a different color. And you just pull it down and wrap it around underneath that flower. There's a brad in that flower, and that way that just kind of keeps that little pad down of paper. Little tag here that's sewn, a little tuck spot behind that. Washi tape, just some flowers, and there's the other part of that graph paper. And of course you got to have one of these big tags. These are wonderful, and I sewed coffee dye paper on the back of that so you could do some journaling there. Just adds just a huge pop of color. Got a little butterfly clip there. On this side, a little glassine bag with a little card that's been sewn as well. Little pocket here, again, another one of those cute little index card backed jars. Just thought that was pretty, and some extra paper to journal on in this pocket. The flower has been, it's got, I'm trying to think, did I spray? Yeah, I just spritzed some glimmer mist on it, so it's kind of got a little glimmer mist on it that probably doesn't pick up on the camera. This is some washi tape right there, stenciling. Some lace. I had this bag in my giveaway also, and inside my little glassine envelope I've got one of the Clemmy booklets, and so it's like an envelope that you know, fold your paper like that, and then you open it, and I sewed in some extra papers that you can do journaling on, and then I just added like a little tuck disc right there. And I love the little bow at the corner, because that way nothing gets kind of dropped down too far or lost. Plus it kind of drapes out over the page. And we know we love our ribbons just to be flowing out from under our journals. I love that. This is a little tuck area here where you can do some writing. And I don't know if you can see, it's got my little heart with some gauze. Actually, that's cheesecloth. And then a little flower there. Underneath the tag, I have another little tag that I made, and a tag inside of a tag. I love that. It's like one of my favorite stamps. And put it there in the pocket. It says believe. Got some lace. Got more stamping back here, but it just tucks up underneath there. And then the bag will flip up back. It's sewn. And then I put a little pocket on the back. Put some lace, and I'm have a few little goodies in there that I sewed up, and extra paper. And this is like a little tag that I made, and it actually says Charming Fragments on it. It was on her printout, so I cut it out and just put it on there. So whoever, actually I know who's got this now. This has been sold, and the owner could just always remember that that's the Charming Fragments kit. More stamping. And then, oh, I just love this. The blue here in these papers, and then I did this flower. I stamped it and, you know, used pencils, colored pencils to shade and everything like that. And I just love that color blue, and it picks up the butterfly. This is some extra paper, and it just picks up the blue in that. And I just thought that was pretty. That's extra paper that I edged for a tuck. I have a little crocheted, I guess you could call this a micro doily that I crocheted, and I just attached that up there. I just thought, because you know I've got the lace up here, and I wrapped it around, and I thought, oh, that'd be so cute right there. So I'm trying to work on those. I love that. This is a tag. I mean, I was just playing, and so I was like, okay, I have a little tuck spot here. I took some, this is what I did. I took some index card, and then I had some extra paper. I wanted to put some paper on one side, and I had extra left over. So instead of cutting it off, I just put it up, you know, folded it up, and then I got to thinking, I could like sew some little sections in that and have little pockets on the back of this. So, so that's what I did, and then I stamped, you know, like a little image of those flowers again. So you can even write like a little note right there, you know, and tuck it away in your little pocket. And then this is a cute little tag. It says wash and return bottles daily. And that's for like fresh milk, vintage fresh milk. So I got that little pocket, and then this one, that my little favorite tag I told you, and then I did another one, and I've got the little index cardstock on the back of that, and just tied it with some baker's twine. I just thought that, so I actually had a lot of fun just kind of piddling around with that. And like I say, it's like a little tuck spot right here, so you could put something there, and I just kind of decorated it and was just playing, and it was fun. And you know, I knew I wanted a quote on it, and then I started flipping through that Tim Holtz quote, and it says, this one I came across this, trust your crazy ideas, and I thought that was appropriate for this tag, because I mean, I just was playing, and it just was one little thing after another, and you know, I didn't really have a plan. I was just goofing. Anyway, that was fun. And this pocket, here's your little pocket here with some trims, and of course you can open it up and do some more journaling there. Got some cards. And then big old journaling card. Now this was not from the kit, but it is from Tsunami Rose, and it's her like telegram cards that she has, and the colors are just amazing, and I just thought that was so pretty on that page. And then of course I sewed it, and you can journal on the back of it. And then it says to be continued, and some stamping and more of her pretty paper. And then there's the back. And on this back I signed it, Handmade by Laura 2018, The Papered Soul. And again, here's another flower with a sewn button on it. And I just think that's pretty. It's like it finishes it off really nicely. So that's my journal, and there's the back, and there you are. So, like I said, this one has sold, so I needed to get this video out and get this sent to its new forever home, and I appreciate y'all taking the time to watch, and all of your little comments and everything, and I really just enjoyed this. That kit is just amazing, so if you haven't worked with that kit, really get it, because it goes with like any kind of color paper you possibly have in your stashes, you know, in your paper stash. It'll work. So anyway, I just thank everyone for watching, and I hope everyone is having a good spring, and I hope to be coming to you soon with another video real soon. Thank you. Bye.